Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for this episode, we want to talk about the scenario regarding the cash discount. So that's reported by the accounts payable team this week. And in short, the issue is the cash discount calculated by the system on a purchase order does not match the cash discount amount on the invoice they actually received from the vendor. So in this case, the transaction has already been posted. How we're going to correct that cash discount amount and continue the payment process. So I'm going to walk you through the scenario one by one. And before we get started, again, please like, subscribe, and comment if you feel the content is helpful. All right, so now I'm going to walk you through the first step they have been creating. That's about the cash discount code configured at the vendor level. So I'm going to come to accounts payable and then go to all vendors. So for this specific vendor, hardware components, for example, we're having a cash discount code. So I'm going to scroll down below. You're going to see here in the payment section, the cash discount code currently we have set on this vendor is 1% day 7. So if we pay within 7 days, we're going to receive a 1% discount applied to the payment. So with that, this cash discount code is going to flow into the purchase order associated to this vendor. So now let's check. There's a purchase order already created and invoiced on this vendor account. We're going to have a look here. So hardware components, I'm going to open it up so you can see the details. Now, let's first go to the header. The cash discount code from the vendor master actually sits on the header. That's going to apply automatically to all the lines. Under the price and discount section, you see the cash discount and discount percentage applied, that's 1%, right? And you have the possibility to change it on the PO creation in case on the specific PO you don't want to apply this cash discount code. That should be another one. That's easy to change, right? But now the issue we're having here is on this purchase order line, I basically have two lines. One is for installation services with $100, and then the second line is for test services, $50. And on this specific invoice, the vendor says, okay, for your installation service, we can apply this 1% cash discount, but that's not relevant for your QA test. That could be the scenario. And the other scenario, sometimes for other customers, they may also come up saying, okay, I have two lines. One is for the actual item. The second line is for the freight, and only the item is eligible for the cash discount, but not the second line on freight. So we come back to the same scenario here. So from system perspective, since the cash discount code is applied at the header level, it's going to apply to all lines. So the discount calculated is going to be $1 for the first line and 50 cents for the second line. So in total, on this PO, we're going to have 150 calculated as discount amount, right? And I just explained sometimes this may be an issue for some companies because for the second line, we don't want to apply any cash discount code. Knowing that this PO is in invoice stage, we can't change the invoice posting. So how we're going to correct the cash discount. Now, let's have a look at the solution. So first, I'm going to show you to reveal the calculated cash discount amount. You can come to the accounts payable under invoices. There's this option, open vendor invoices. So every PO, once this invoiced, it's going to come here in this list for you to review, right? So I'm going to scroll down and find the invoice we just created, hardware components. Then you have the cash discount date. If you pay by the 18th, we're going to have the 1% off, right? This is the due date. And here in this column, you can see the cash discount amount that matches what we have calculated, right? So on both lines, 1% has been applied. So in total, 1.50. And now on my actual invoice I received from the vendor, given that only the first line of my PO is eligible for cash discount, so $1, and I need to remove the 50 cents from my total cash discount. How we're going to do that? You can actually modify through this open vendor invoice screen, even though the invoice has been posted. So you can first select this line and then go to transactions. All right, and then on this invoice, you can go open details. That gives you the overview of total amount, cash discount date, and cash discount. But to change the actual amount, you need to go to this tab, cash discount section. And here you see by 18th, we're having $1.50. So you do edit and you're free to change the amount here. So in my case, only the first line needs to be applied. So I just update it to $1 and you see the total also gets updated to $149 for now, right? So I'm going to save it and then come back, refresh my page. So you're going to see the actual cash discount calculation now. That's going to show up on my invoice line. So let me go back one again. So refresh this page again. Now you can see here under cash discount, we have $1 instead of $150, right? So very easy way to change the cash discount on a posted purchase order invoice. Now just to double check, let's say if I get to the payment stage, I want to make sure that's the $1 applied at the payment as well. So basically just a regular vendor payment journal. Okay, and now I'm going to create a new journal, vendor payment, and then I'll go to lines. Okay, so first I'm going to pick my vendor account. I know exactly that's hardware components, so I don't need to go through the payment proposal, but it's going to be the same process, right? Now I can do settle transactions, which is going to give me the list of all open invoices for me to settle in this payment. So from this list, you see the last one. This is our latest 150, and then amount to settle that gives to 149 because we have created the payment before the July 18th, right? And you can also go to the cash discount tab. So you can see the cash discount amount is $1, matching what we have corrected on that previous screen, right? Okay, so I'm going to go through the whole end-to-end, and then you will be able to see the vendor transactions, how that's going to show up once we posted the payment. So now I have the debit 149, offset the bank account, then I'll be able to post my transaction now. Now we have posted this payment transaction, right? And let's go back to the vendor account and we can check how that transactions look like, right? So let's go to all vendors. I'm going to find my hardware and then go to transactions. Okay, so first you see this is our invoice coming from that PO invoice, right? Total 150. And then you have the partial of that payment, 149, and then together with that $1 cash discount. Currently, you are having the zero balance unsettled for this transaction, so all good. The cash discount amount correction has been working perfectly. All right, that's everything I want to cover within this video. Hopefully this is helpful. Please leave comments down below, like and subscribe to support me move forward with this channel. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next episode.